Is the price of Bitcoin going to hit 12,500 US dollars in the immediate short term? We will watch with DavinciJ15 on the short term and also on the longer term on the weekly perspective and see whether Bitcoin can break 20,000 US dollars by February 2020. So if you think that sounds interesting, guys, make sure you take a seat and make sure you smash up that like button right now. And that being said, we want to come to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm feeling great, man. I really enjoyed Germany, Hamburg, and thank you for showing me your hometown, Chris.
So cool, man. So cool. My home country. Yes. But Germany is like so small. Yeah, it was amazing, man. I don't know. We met a few followers also. Thanks for everyone attending, and we had a really great time. And now you are back in Chile. We are back in our hometown, in our home country, and the next vacation might be Singapore consensus. So we will drop some information about that in the next episodes. But yeah, for now. First of all, how is your leg? And then can we maybe go into the Bitcoin short-term analysis and check whether 12,500 US dollars in the immediate short term are possible or not, and under which circumstances, and what might be the best trade to take?
Yeah, my ankle's doing well. I'm getting some medication for it, but things are going well, so I'm happy. As for our Bitcoin analysis, let's just switch over and take a look what's going on. Let's start with the short term. Remember, on the last video we did, I said that we're going to do a breakout to over 12,500 approximately. So you break here, you do a 2-to-1, and see where you go. Yeah, that trade is in profit right now. It still looks good. It's where the signals are a little bit overbought right now because the 4 hours is a little bit overbought, and we need to see it start to push up again. Even if it pushes higher, it might not look. It might look good. Might look good if we push higher, but I would suggest that we would put your stop losses at your entry point, which was at $10,530. It should this roll over and die and not go and hit the target of 12,500. So your stop losses right now is at 9,500 approximately, and yeah, I think we can still get up there. But let's just take profits when we can, or at least mitigate losses when we can. So if we see this price gets broken, like we get over 11,000, move your stop loss to the 10,500.
Yeah, that was actually very great. It was the episode we made in Hamburg with Carl from the Moon, and you were slightly more leaning to the bullish side. And as we can see, I think you went in at 10,530, but at the moment we are in a slight profit, which is actually great. We already were close to 11,000. So what you would be doing is you would still look at 12,500, but along the line you would maybe even move your stop loss way higher, like higher as the price goes higher, or take some profits along the line. Is that correct?
Exactly. So you could decide if you want to take profits here. It's not really a good idea as a trader to get in a specific trade like this, exact trade like this, and take profits beforehand. And there's not much of a profit gain here. But if you want to, that's fine. Because that means if it breaks up here, that means it's going a lot higher. And lately, Bitcoin is really stuck on the range, right? We could see on the longer time frame. Here, let me just go do it on here. Let's go to a daily. We can draw a couple trend lines here and say, hey, you know what? Bitcoin's stuck here, and it's probably going to be stuck here for quite some time in this trend line, in this channel here, this trade channel, for quite some time. So we can see right here, we are stuck in this downward trending channel. And yeah, I mean, we could also retest this channel down here. And so you can see if we could maybe just only go up to here, right? 11,500, roll back down, retest this line. We could be in this wedge pattern which could break to the higher side or to the downside.
That's so cool, DaVinci. I know you haven't watched our yesterday's episode on the MMCrypto channel, but this is the exact wedge we have drawn, and also the 11,500 we have mentioned. So it's really cool to see. Honestly, guys, we have not talked about that before, that you are doing that in that exact moment also. That's really, really cool. So, I mean, I think you are in that trade right now. May you just, as a conclusion, tell us what is your plan? Are you still staying in that trade, and are you closing your full position at 12.5? How are you like moving your stop loss, just for the people who want to get some inspiration for their own trading setup?
Well, I would think we could, if we get up to this this line here, I would suggest we take some profits at the 11,000 level. So at basically at the 11,500 level, 11,600. We move our stop losses to 11,000, and just so that we can get something out of this if it bounces off this trend line.
Exactly.
Right?
Otherwise, pigs get slaughtered, man. We shouldn't be all too greedy, and we should take profits along the line, because, guys, always remember, we don't want to have the full range. We want to have a small cut from the profits. We have a long-term holding portfolio. With the trading portfolio, you cannot maximize your profits. You have to take the cut, and if you take the cut constantly with discipline, then you will do well if your trading strategy actually works out. It's really cool to see, DaVinci, and thank you so much. It shows us that the perfect trading strategy can not only be done on the 4 hour. You went in the 1 day, and then you determined what might be another good time to take some profits. So, guys, we will also share that trading setup here for the immediate short term before we go into the 20,000 analysis. We will share it on Telegram. Our group is linked in the pinned comment in the description down below, and in the pinned comment. You just click it, you join it. Everything is for free. Joining is for free. The trading setup is for free. Everything. But DaVinci, before we started the call, you mentioned something really crazy on the weekly and on the little bit more like midterm maybe for Bitcoin. You mentioned a price target of 20,000, which is, what a big coincidence, the last all-time high. So can you please elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, I mean, we were playing around, figuring out what we were going to do for this video earlier today, and I decided, hey, why not? This is a legitimate trade. If you look at it on a lower time frame, maybe the daily, so that we could see that this is a legitimate trade. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have probably done that, because now trading, what's it called, Coinigy has messed up my. No, it hasn't. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's go down to the daily, and then you can see that, right, if we start from this bottom here, we've got 1, 2, 3 bottoms here to protect you, and if we break out, so that means this is called what Brian calls a bot trade. If we break above the 11,600 level, at this point, you could take this trade all the way to 20,000 and profit through like 3x your risks here. But you'd have to risk all the way down to, what was it? Almost 8,800. Yeah. 8,800. Yeah, 8,900 approximately.
Here I have something very important for the audience. Remember, we are here on the weekly. As you know, you are trading on a daily basis or so on Bybit or BitMEX, and you know you cannot open 2 trades at the same time. But if you want to take a trade on the weekly for the longer term, and you want to do it in a perpetual swap for Bitcoin, then you have to know that there are sometimes like funding rates, fees attached to it. They are comparably small to the opening and closing fees. But if you want to do it, you should take a lower leverage, because as you see, the time frame is longer and these wicks can really wipe you out maybe. So if you see, when you see that the stop loss is way lower, also your leverage should be maybe lower. DaVinci, before we go on with that really nice price target, I mean, we are all moon boys. for everyone who is interested in taking some of these trades, maybe on the shorter time frame or on the longer time frame, after your own research, you know that we are affiliate partners of Bybit, and you can get with the pinned comment here, if you click that link of our affiliate link here, bybit.mmcrypto.io, you can get $50 and $10 for free for your sign up. It takes 60 seconds. If you already have an account, you can maybe make a second account if you are scalping and swing trading, or if you want to take the longer term also, you can just open a second one and you can still get this bonus. And yeah, DaVinci, let's go on and maybe also talk about timeframes, because you know, like 20,000 would change the world for us.
Exactly. This would change Bitcoin's dynamics quite a lot. Same, and probably even the altcoins. Now, you can see here, there's a little bit of a Wing pattern. If Bitcoin on the weekly can just like slowly come up to this 1100, 600 period point, but we might actually hit it in this week.
That sounds good, DaVinci. Please go on.
But yeah, if we could just roll, this is going to take a while, like maybe 3 more weeks to happen. We could see that Bitcoin could take off to $20,000. Now, this would probably not take until like what was it, February 2020, I would say probably, and then it would hold this trend line, and it would go all the way. 20,000 may take up to like, I don't know, October 2020. October 2020 is where we'll see the $20,000 move, and that's a reasonable time frame, right, for Bitcoin to make the 20K move. Yeah.
What I like about the February, I mean, I know I shouldn't be all too moon bullish, but what I like about February, March is actually, I think the halvening is in May, and I mean, now it is just so much common sense that the halvening usually is very beneficial for the Bitcoin price, since the inflation gets cut in half. And we had that video on our channel with the front running theory. We actually think that it's very much possible that the Bitcoin price is getting front run to the halvening event and is getting a hit after the actual halvening itself. What do you think about that theory that the 20,000 might maybe even come in February and March rather than October, so before the halvening? What do you think about that?
Well, I think that would probably give us like the buy the rumor, sell the news fact. If we get to February 20K and we roll over because we're going into the halvening, and that was just getting all the the new money, the noob money into the market, only to just dump on them in the halving. So yeah, I mean that's generally what happens. We also have to consider backed here, right?
Yes.
I put this line for indicate backed. You might say, well, great, look at that. If we could W into this and go higher because backed is opening, generally the problem with that is generally that's a negative sign. Whenever some major institution opens up a valve to allow people to buy, more people to buy Bitcoins, that is not, or get involved in Bitcoins, so that is not a positive sign in the short or medium term. So consider that going into the back opening. I would hope that Bitcoin would be a lot higher at the $16,000 level before back comes, and then dump into that level, dump down back here, down to, I don't know, like
the crypto abyss,
like 12,000 or something like that. Come up to 16,000, dump back to 12,000, and then we start our move back up from there. But you know what? The market will do whatever the market wants to do. So let's just see what happens.
Exactly. And that was also a very good closing word, because especially with these trading setups, of course, man, they can go right, they can go wrong. It's just important to be right like 55-60% of the time. But it's actually very great that you came here and gave us 2 different trading strategies for the short term, 12,500, and for the longer term, 20,000. So I think that is very, very interesting. I would like to incentivize the viewers to let us know in the comment section down below your personal target for 20,000. When do you think it is going to happen? More in February or more in October? Like, just type in your personal prediction for that. And DaVinci, I don't know, do you have anything to sell? Maybe maybe also, or to sell, maybe also about Pandora's Wallet?
Yes, as you know, we have 1.1 available in Pandora's Wallet. We have a video showing off Pandora's Wallet, and I'm going to be doing more videos shortly. I'm going to actually probably doing one after this video here today. And yes, we had a little bit of a sale on the weekend, and I hope you guys took advantage of that sale. And we should have some more coming in the future if you missed that one.
Yeah, if you missed that one, actually, I don't know, maybe you should subscribe to his newsletter, or like just subscribe the YouTube channel not to miss out on that. But nevertheless, you can always take the test version. As always, all the links are given down in the description down below. We always say that you are literally missing out, because the product, especially after that update, it is just simply amazing. Make sure you check that out. And also quickly, before we come to the ending words, for all the German viewers, we have a German channel, MMCrypto.de, and all the non-DaVinci videos are already getting uploaded over there, and they get very, very nice feedback, guys. If you cannot speak English so well, check it out. The German channel, MMCrypto.de, also in the description down below. And you know what? Maybe we find someone who is making a voiceover for the DaVinciJ15 MMCrypto videos also. So, DaVinci, do you have any closing words to say before we wrap up today's episode?
Yes, please trade with caution and don't put too much money, and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Very, very important. Never get wrecked. Thank you so much, DaVinci. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see each other at the next MMCrypto episode very, very soon. Most probably already tomorrow. If you want to trade on Bybit, a Bybit tutorial is popping up right here. Make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it already. Like, tickle it with your mouse and just click on it. Watch it right now. Thank you so much for watching. We will see each other in the next episode of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.